The Great Sausage Heist. A Dachshund's Tale. Listen up, humans. My name is Wolfgang von Wiener III, but you can call me Wolfie. I'm a dachshund, which means I'm basically a hot dog with legs, and I'm here to tell you about the most important day of my life. The day I almost reached the counter. Let me set the scene. It's Tuesday morning, and my human has committed the ultimate betrayal. She's placed a plate of actual sausages on the kitchen counter. Sausages. Do you understand the cosmic irony here? I am a sausage, and yet I cannot have the sausages. This injustice will not stand. Now, you might be thinking, Wolfie, you're 8 inches tall. The counter is 3 feet high. This is mathematically impossible. To which I say, you underestimate my determination. First, I tried the direct approach, standing on my hilariously short legs and barking at the counter for 15 minutes straight. My human said, Wolfie, no. I heard, Wolfie, try harder. This is the dachshund way. When a human says no, they clearly mean, convince me otherwise with persistence and volume. When that didn't work, I attempted plan B, the chair climb. Here's what you need to know about dachshunds. We have the body of a limousine and the ambition of a mountain goat. Our spines are approximately 17 feet long, citation needed, and yet we believe we can do parkour. I made it halfway up the dining chair before my elongated middle section betrayed me, and I slithered back down like a furry slinky. My human walked by and said, Good boy, Wolfie. I was literally committing a heist. She praised me. Humans are so easy to manipulate. Plan C involved what I call strategic tunneling. You see, we dachshunds were bred to hunt badgers in their underground burrows, which means I have an instinctive need to dig through anything that separates me from my goals. In this case, I began furiously digging at the base of the kitchen cabinets, sending my stubby legs into overdrive like a cartoon character. Did it make sense? No. Did it feel right in my soul? Absolutely. My human found me surrounded by a pile of imaginary dirt, the kitchen floor, panting with satisfaction. What are you doing, you ridiculous sausage? She asked. I gave her my signature dachshund look, the one where my eyebrows do that thing and my eyes get all big and pathetic. We've perfected this look over centuries. It says, I am but a small, long boy who has never known joy or sausages in his entire life. It didn't work. She knows me too well. Here's the thing about being a dachshund. We're 90% stubbornness, 5% legs, and 5% audacity. When my human left the room for 30 seconds to grab her phone, I saw my chance. I dragged my favorite blanket to the base of the counter, then dragged a shoe on top of it, then attempted to drag the cat. She was not cooperative. And finally, in a moment of pure genius, I grabbed my squeaky toy and launched it at the plate. Did the toy reach the counter? No. Did it bounce off the cabinet and hit me in my long face? Yes. Did I yelp dramatically as if I'd been mortally wounded? Obviously. Am I ashamed? Not even a little. My human came running back. Wolfie, are you okay? And here's where my dachshund superpowers really shine. I limped, over to her, dragging one of my already short legs like I'd just returned from war. She scooped me up. We also love being carried like the royalty we are, covered me in kisses, and, wait for it, gave me a piece of sausage to make me feel better. Victory. Sure, I had to fake an injury and sacrifice my dignity, but let me tell you something about dachshunds. We have no dignity to begin with. We're shaped like footstools and we know it. We bark at leaves. We get stuck in our own sweaters. We once tried to fight a Great Dane and genuinely believed we could win. Later that evening, I celebrated by doing what we dachshunds do best, burrowing under every blanket in the house until I created a nest that looks like a fabric tornado hit the couch, then refusing to come out for dinner because I was too comfortable. My human had to carry my food to me. This is the lifestyle I deserve. As I lay there, belly full of ill-gotten sausage, wrapped in my blanket burrito, I reflected on what it means to be a dachshund. We're stubborn? Yes. Absolutely ridiculous? Without question. Convinced we're much larger and more intimidating than we actually are? You better believe it. But we're also loyal, hilarious, and we love our humans with the intensity of 1,000 suns, even when they cruelly place sausages out of our reach. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go bark at the mailman from my spot under the blankets. He can't see me, but I can sense his presence, and that's basically a crime. Signed, Wolfgang von Wiener III, professional sausage dog amateur acrobat, full-time stubborn legend. P.S. My human just said bedtime. I'm going to pretend I didn't hear her for at least 20 minutes. It's what I do.